Right, the last time you saw this, it's 3 pieces joined, and the last time you saw it, it looked almost the same as this. But what's happened since was this was a piece of, this is paper and fabric that I've stitched together. And it was just paper and fabric, and the edges were beautiful, but I wanted, because if you can see there's lace going on here and there's lace going on these edges here, I wanted lace on the paper piece as an edge. So yesterday I laid behind it some handkerchief edges, and then I began to embellish. So what I'm doing, this piece started life as this handkerchief, okay, and that was something, I'm going to pull in now, that was something I began in my London workshop with some fabrics and things that I'd bought when I was in London for those few days. And this is the fabric that inspired it, that you've probably seen before. This fabric. It's silk, sequined silk. It's absolutely beautiful fabric. And I'm going back to London next week. I'm going to get some more, I think. But if my wingman's listening, I could do with having her with me, although it's not going to be possible. So that fabric was worked onto this handkerchief in my London workshop, and then that inspired me to do this handkerchief, okay? It's on there as well. So the running theme through all this is that fabric. So for example, on this edge here, every time you move this fabric, some of the sequins fall off, so I keep them. And the sequins off that fabric are added here, and at this edge as well. And see, there's one fell off there, I don't know where that's come from. And along that edge there. So last night, well yesterday, when I put this handkerchief on here, at the back of the paper piece, I decided I was going to edge this paper with those sequins. Okay, can you see that? So, and the paper piece hasn't been straightened or neatened. That's the natural edge of that piece that I made. That's the edge of that. And this edge here. This edge was a bit raggy, so I buttonhole stitched that. And then I've secured it to those hanky edges. So what I've been doing, like I said, is putting sequins on the edge so that it lives with the rest of the piece. And then over in that corner, I need to make another paper piece to finish that corner. This is just going to be something purely decorative, just for me to have to own, to look at occasionally. And also, when I picked this up again last night, this run of beads here, along here, for some reason it stopped dead there. So whether I put it away and meant to go back to it or whatever, I don't know. But I finished those last night as well. So I'm not putting this in a hoop because I can't damp stretch this. But I've been doing it by hand. This is what I did last night. I did other things as well. It didn't take me all night. So if I just put a couple on now with you, I'm kind of feeling like I'm getting back into the flow of things, which is really good. But then my flow's going to be disturbed because I'm going away next week. That's been planned for a long time. But you know, at least my head will be in the right place, and I'm up for going and buying fabrics and things, which is good. So the fabric that I showed you, the sequin stuff, it was £155 a metre, but they allow you in that shop to just buy 10 centimetres, so a tenth of that. So that was £15 for that piece. And to be honest with you, it was going to last me forever. It's going to feed my work forever. But I think I'm going to go back and get 20 centimetres of it when I go. Then I know I've always got lots. So what I did, because it's kept in this tissue paper, the sequins that fall off gather in the paper, so I've took them out and put them in this little container. So the sequins in here are from that, and then I've been adding a gold bead at the end because in the spirit of cohesion and keeping things that live with each other, over here on this one I'd already put a load of white and gold beads over here. So that's why I'm adding the gold beads here as well. So I've just secured that to there. Tip that up. Do you know? I'm a liability. Absolute liability. I do that all the time. Pick them up and put them back. Karen, you absolute idiotic woman. I get so frustrated with myself. That's such a basic error. think I'd be used to it by now, wouldn't you? You didn't come here to watch me pick sequins up, did you? I find them all over. I'm in the process of selling my house, and I just talk to whoever buys it. I like sequins because they're all over the floor. You see them glinting as you're walking from room to room. Right, I think that's all of them. Right, so I'm literally just picking up a couple of these beads and sequins. Some of them are like little tiny bugle beads. So I'm just picking up a couple out of this lid and then putting a little gold bead on the end. Just one gold bead. And then going back down through the sequins but not the bead. Like that. And then I secure every single one after I've done it. Now I don't do this at the table of an evening. I'm sitting in another room on the sofa watching TV. And I've got it on a big pillow on my knee so that it's flat and spread out, because if it gets creased I'm snookered, because there's no way I can damn stretch this. So I'll get another couple. So I feel like I'm getting back to normal. I'm not going to be posting every day for a bit, because to be honest with you, that was a lot of pressure, and you don't realise till you stop doing it really how much pressure it is, how much pressure you've been under. So I'm kind of taking a bit of time out from everyday posting, but I've certainly got my mojo back, and I've got an inbox full of emails and comments, and I do know that I need to start getting back to people. But then I've got the added thing now of trying to sell my house, which if you've ever done it I'm sure you know, it's just the case of people always want to come and have a look, so you've got to make sure it's tidy. Oh, they've come off. Is that in there? So that's how not to do it. Don't know why they came off. Oh, do you know why? Because I haven't brought my thread back through to the front, that's why. So I'm going to have to rethread my needle. Do you know, it's a comedy of errors today. Maybe I should delete this video and do it again, or you're all going to think I'm incompetent. Either, no, you're not actually, are you? Because I'm sure each and every one of you has done things like that in the past. We're all the same. So I'll do this in the spirit of being very open and honest. I'll leave that in. Like I said in my podcast, in my classes I don't delete my mistakes, so I won't start doing them here. I don't know what I've even done with those other beads now. Probably find them when I tidy the table up. So we'll try again. So yeah, so it's a case of people coming to look, so you got to make sure it's tidy. Shove stuff in cupboards. My husband's like, where's such a thing? It'll be in a cupboard. Which cupboard? I've no idea, but it'll be in a cupboard. Everything is in a cupboard. Right, now a little gold bead, and then I will leave you alone. I will stop this demonstration of incompetence and leave you all to get on with your day. So put that one through there, and again fasten it off. And bring my needle back through to the front, ready for the next one, then I won't make that mistake again. So I've just put it through there. Now I've only got to do up here now. Probably won't take me all that long, to be honest. And then I need to do the paper piece to go in there and titivate that. Don't ask me where I'm going to put it, but I don't care about that. I couldn't part with it. I certainly won't be selling it. I really don't know. I've got all these beautiful things, and some people are like, oh, you should sell them, but I couldn't bear to part with them. I really couldn't bear to part with them, so I'd rather hoard them and leave them for my kids to worry about when I'm not here anymore. So that's that. That's what I've been doing. Okay.